Welcome to Fast Track Gains. I'm here to help you accelerate your gains. This is the 8th episode of my 4th series, 10 Fitness Commandments, and the 7th commandment is called 7 Nutrients. Again, as there is too much information to be contained in one episode, this commandment will be split into 2 parts, and this episode will be part 1. In a lot of ways, your body is like your car. You have to take care of your car, and you have to refill your car with proper fuel. The same principle applies to your body and your nutrition. If you are driving a normal Toyota Yaris, then as long as the fuel quality is not so foul, there are plenty of petrol stations to choose from to refill your car, as it only requires regular 91 unleaded petrol to fuel its mediocre performance. And this is exactly why so many different diets work, because there are too many impurities in our food system today. Remember the 3rd commandment, 3 evils? It makes even the regular 91 unleaded petrol, all these diets that tend to work, somehow premium. And if you're happy with regular 91 unleaded petrol quality, all those diets, then there's nothing wrong with it, because to be honest, most people's body is just a normal Yaris. However, if you're driving a Ferrari 812 Superfast, then the choice for refueling suddenly becomes very limited. Super Premium 98 is not available everywhere, and you may even want to use race fuel sourced from your particular supplier, as only the highest quality petrol can fully exploit the phenomenal performance of an 812 Superfast. This is exactly the same reason why so many athletes and fitness professionals include only limited ingredients in their diets. Super Premium 98 is not available everywhere, and for some of those athletes, even 98 is not satisfactory enough for them. It has to be particular race fuel. So if you want to have a body like a Ferrari, then you must upgrade your nutrition from acceptable to exceptional. And in my eyes, below 7 nutrients are what is required to upgrade your fuel from regular 91 unleaded to super premium 98. But before I talk about these nutrients, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. It takes less than a second, costs you nothing, and will help me a great deal in delivering the most efficient muscle building knowledge to the whole world. Really appreciate your support. Now, back to my video. Which 7 nutrients are required to fuel your body like a Ferrari? This is undoubtedly the number 1 nutrient on the list. Protein should always be the foundation for any nutrition plan. But for the super premium 98 quality, it better be clean and lean, because you need tons of it. And that means grass-fed over grain-fed, chicken over pork, chicken breast over chicken thighs. You do not have to eat chicken breast all the time, but there's a reason why it has been a staple of the diet for endless athletes and bodybuilders. Because it gives you the most fundamental nutrient, protein, without any excessive calories. Please note, I'm not against all dietary fats. As you will see very quickly, healthy fats are on the list of 7 nutrients. However, dietary fats have to be very closely monitored, both in quantity and quality for different reasons. In terms of quantity, as fat is the most calorie-dense macronutrient, unless you are bulking and you have exhausted all the other avenues, the fat in most cuts of meat is just too excessive for your daily requirement, particularly if you want to maintain a relatively lean physique. In terms of quality, animal fat, excluding fish and eggs, is really not super premium. Most fats in animal meat is saturated fat, and that is definitely something you want to consume at a very moderate amount. Plus, most toxins are fat soluble, which means if you consume too much animal fat, you will also absorb all the toxins along with it. So in the majority of cases, it is much better to trim off all the fat from the meat. And if you do that, you are essentially making your meat clean and a lean source of protein. For non-meat eaters, although we can also find some high-quality plant proteins, unfortunately, plants can never win against meat on the first nutrient. But don't worry, meat does not even stand a chance against plants on the second nutrient. What did I just tell you? Meat does not even stand a chance against plants in here. When it comes to dietary fibers, the plants have monopoly over this valuable nutrient. Perhaps second only to protein, fiber should be another priority for any nutrition plan. There's virtually new discoveries every day regarding the powerful function of the microbiome. Your gut bacteria and the dietary fiber is absolutely essential for a healthy microbiome because it is their preferred food. And if you don't have a healthy gut, you won't have a jacked body because you're unable to absorb all the nutrients. However, the importance of dietary fiber goes way beyond that. It can also aid in weight management, cholesterol control, and potentially reducing the risk of certain diseases like diabetes and heart disease. Therefore, it is no exaggeration to say that if you want to optimize your nutrition, the most reliable direction you can choose is to increase your dietary fiber intake. And if you want to get lean, then dietary fiber is even more necessary for you because nothing gives you more satiety and less calories than dietary fibers. So, the sentence you have been repeatedly told by your mom since you were a little boy is always right. Eat your vegetables. The problem with dietary fats is multifold. Number one, although there are essential fats, omega-3 and omega-6, which we must obtain from our diet, the requirement for essential fats is very moderate. A few capsules of fish oil is all you need for your daily omega-3 intake. And there's already too much omega-6 in our food. They are indeed critically important for your survival, omega-3 and omega-6, but you only need them in very, very minuscule amounts, not in abundance. Number two, the abundance of fats we consume are not essential and are all very low quality. Cooking oils are predominantly seed oils. Butter and animal fats are too high in saturated fat, and margarine, trans fats. If you can, please only consume healthy fats, and the list of healthy fat sources is salmon, whole eggs, avocados, olives, nuts and seeds. Anything not on this list, eliminate all the other fats from your diet as much as you can. Number three, even with healthy fat sources, you still can only consume them in moderate amounts. Because fat is the most calorie-dense macronutrient. If you consume them in abundance, you will still gain body fat. That's why I call healthy fats the most sensitive catalyst. Like any chemical reaction, catalyst is going to make the reaction much faster. However, the catalyst has to be a very specific substance, and it only takes a very small amount to be highly effective. That is pretty much the role healthy fat is in our diet. Okay, if the above three nutrients are generally recognized ingredients in this episode, then in the next episode, I will let you in all the secret ingredients of the Super Premium 98 quality. Please stay tuned. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you all in part 2. Peace out.